Good morning, everybody. Sorry about the bit of a delay there. Had to go out and buy some cake making and frosting making stuff for a class I'm taking tomorrow afternoon, so I'm a little slow this morning. But yeah, let's see if we can stomp some robots. Hopefully everyone out there is hearing me all right. And we'll get some buddies in the chat here soon. Alrighty. Well, that's not what I want to look at on the side. I want to look at you wonderful people on the side. Hello! Hello, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Pants are not fun. I don't recommend them. Cannot recommend wearing pants. Always a bad idea in my experience. Eating the poo-poo, getting the power? Yeah. Yeah, once we figure out what's going on with all those, whatchamacallit, why all the files are broken. I know Jake wants to get back into it once we get a chance, but right now, he's taken a bunch of classes and hasn't quite been able to figure out what's wrong with it. Let's run something silly. Let's see. Alright, so there's no event queue going on today. So, just to review, you all know my quick play settings. I'm playing in North America only. Not that I don't like visiting the other places, but my ping isn't crap when I play North America. If you're trying to shoot me, I'm going to count down from 5. You push the button on 3. I push the button on go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, we got to get back to that. That was a fun game. I don't think I remember any of the mechanics by now. I mean, I'm always a little hazy on the mechanics of any game I learned through Tabletop Simulator, rather than actually playing with the bits and pieces. Games are one of the few things that I'm very much a tactile learner for. But yeah, I'd love to play that again once we can get everything sorted out. Hey, Chris Whoop Picula. Chris Whoopapicula. Chris Whoopapicula. Chris Whoopapicula. I know I'm probably doing that very wrong. And also, despite having to go to the store this morning, I don't think I've talked to anyone today, so you all are getting my I'm waking up voice. And a little bit of my I will sing at anything. Because I will sing at anything. Hey, pistol. Yeah. Because even the cat hasn't come over and said hi too many times. So let's see. Oh, there's Lefty. Your coffee is weak this morning. So, how did you make your coffee? Lordoon it skills? Did you make it through the regular ye old Mr. Coffee drip method? because
Reactor online.
one thing we used to do in college, and I'm not sure if this worked.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So if you've got the original ground still in there, sprinkle just a little bit of fresh on top, and then run it through again. We did that in college. I can't guarantee it's a good choice. Oh, you use a French press. Never mind. Already twice ran? Oh, even worse. Who's behind me? Oh no, our toilet isn't moving. Maybe the toilet's waiting for the fat guy? You guys see the Jenner in F2 isn't moving. Yeah. When I've got coffee, I've just got the usual.
Behind you and to your left, Battlemaster Red Surprise. So please don't flank left.
Lands in F5. Oops, I need to turn that off, because these people say naughty things sometimes.
King Crab's coming up the ramp.
Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, this isn't an exit. Oops. Hey, Gramos. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we found a number of the little stinkers. Okay. Alright, let's sneak around here and see what we can do, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Vindicator. You got the St. Ives Blues here. It's, I'm not convinced this is a good build for this mech, but it is a build on this mech.
Fuel at 25%. New target acquired. New target acquired.
There we go. Dislodge that sniper. Haha, look at that. We did a good thing.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
We got a kill. Look at that.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
What's wrong with this spooter? There we go. It's legged. That's what's wrong with that spooter. Oh, nope, nope, not in a nap time. Not a nap time. Nap time is the one thing I can't afford right now. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, somebody, for killing the spooter. God, I thought they were shooting at me. I'm not ready to deal with that much blue laser. There's one more boy around the corner here, right? Yeah, at least one, if not two.
Target acquired.
Oh, that's me. There's my death. You know, that's not too bad for a mech I haven't run in forever. Let's finish adjusting the settings so nobody tells you bad words but me. 'Cause you know, as my parents told my neighbor when we moved in when I was about 8, you know, we'd appreciate if you didn't teach him to swear and left it up to me. Yeah, I should have pressed O. I also should have pressed the button for the cool shot I had a lot faster.
Acquired.
We nearly did a comeback there, guys. Nearly. Yeah. That wasn't too bad for a Vindicator. Hmm. Let's take a look at how I built this, because I don't remember building it very well. Let's get rid of these, since it seems we got in close. Replace them with regular large lasers. Or what are its quirks for? Laser duration and missile spread. Okay. We'll give it one more try here. Let's see if any of the guys have woken up. Doesn't look like it quite yet. Oh, there's Fish. Oh, maybe he's trying to murder me. Could I put a heavy PPC on it? Yes, but no. We're playing Stompy robots. I mean, yeah. Hey, Whacker, what's going on, bud? Let's take this out one more time, and we'll see what other silly robots I've got that I don't remember. Doing pretty good. I went to my store. I grabbed me some beverages, and some shortening, and powdered sugar, and vanilla, and almond. Armored Core 6 is a franchise I never got into. I know there are some folks in the Legion who play some of them. Maybe one of the guys will pop into the Lance who plays with me sometimes, and they'll know more about Armored Core 6. But, yeah, that one just, I don't know. I tried it like once or twice, and it never quite clicked for me. Yeah, I think it was a little too twitchy. Shadow Minx, you know lots of people who just hunt streamers for funs. You know, I don't mind it. If you guys, oops, I forgot to count down there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually encourage it. I actually encourage it. Oh, Shadow. All right. Now that I know you're up for it, I'll be looking out for you. Oh, I've got the chat turned off. I was gonna put a bounty on Artros over there. Artros, if you're in the streamy here, I've got all the things turned off. I'm sure you've put a bounty on my head, or I would have done the same to you, and you know it.
Reactor online.
Or at least yelled something about how PPC is stored in the balls.
Weapons online.
Remember, gents, well, ladies and gents, and everything in between, PPC is stored in the balls. Ugh, that was dangerous. Okay. Somebody just clicked back into the game and nearly murdered me.
Sounds like I came in at the right time. Ralphie, how's it going?
Not too bad. Artros is on the other team.
Uh-oh.
I would have, put a $5 space or 5 spacebook bounty on his head, but I have the chat turned off. Because sometimes they say naughty words. Well, you see, that's the thing, Digiman. It's leading me to a theory on energy weapons that you get PPC if they're full, but like tag and small laser if they're mostly empty. It's a theory I'm working on. I haven't conducted the science too much yet, but we'll see how it goes. I'm running my Vindicator. I'm running my Vindicator. Because it seems like a silly way to start the day. So you're just in time for drop 2, because I spent some time this morning and got groceries. And by groceries, I mean like 5 frozen pizzas and all the stuff I need to make frosting for my cake decorating class.
Oh, nice. What type of pizzas are you doing?
Oh, they're just cheap frozen ones.
DiGiorno, at least?
No. Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. These are cheap. I said
Oh.
cheap, sir.
Oh, gas station?
Not quite that cheap. Well, no, the gas
Alright.
stations around here charge more than the grocery stores do.
Wow.
But it's some generic brand. Well, I don't know if it's generic, but I think it's a regional brand. Because I don't remember seeing them when I was out in Jersey.
Okay.
So, you know the Totino's pizzas, right?
Yes.
So Totino's used to be a restaurant around here.
Okay.
Owned by a family known as the Totinos, who then went on to, I don't want to use the phrase sell out, so I'm going to use the phrase cash out on how well all their frozen pizzas and things were doing when they were done running the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sponsored a Catholic school, which is now known as Totino Grace. And every person I've seen from that school try to use a microwave has just murdered it. You'd think, one school in all of the country would know how to use a microwave. Yeah. It's not that school.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, because the one gal, she would burn popcorn so bad. Like one time she even put one of those metal Jiffy Pop things into a microwave.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah!
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Darn thing caught on fire.
Missile.
It was at like midnight in the dorms, too.
It is not a good idea to microwave this.
No, very bad. Very bad. Metal no go in microwave. Oh, I made a bad choice here. I made a bad choice. But, not quite as bad as microwaving metal, because, there won't be any real consequences. It'll just hurt my game score.
And that's not a terrible thing. Oh no, you're gonna go back down to tier 5 with me.
Oh, I've never left. Well, no, I haven't left since, Annie was good. But anyways, it caught on fire in the microwave. And the way my fire escape route worked is I went past the little kitchen area, and I saw what was setting it off, and I saw it was the microwave. And it was the middle of winter, and we had a bunch of snow. So I just grabbed it, told my roommate to grab the fire extinguisher, and I threw it in a snowbank.
Yeah, I mean, would work, right?
Yeah. Well, the darn thing was starting to melt, and I didn't want it to, melt from the top down. So I didn't want it to, like, ruin anything if it melted through itself.
Mm-hmm.
This was also back when See, I'm convinced this was just her making a horrible mistake about things you can microwave. But I will also state this was at the same time that when Will It Microwave was popular.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Is it a good idea to microwave this?
Yeah.
We are running, Vindies, you said?
I'm running mediums. I am running IS mediums is what I think I'm doing this morning.
Okay.
Should be back in just a second there if it, Oh, no. Yeah. The last one was at least a close loss. This one, not so much.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, there are other people are saying it went out and back.
Okay.
Unpause it and see what's going on. It shows you dead.
I am dead.
Okay.
Welcome to the occasional WBPL static. Would it be the WBPL if this signal didn't die a little bit every so often?
Yeah. Somebody
not
put pants over the transmitter.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, somebody got a supply cache.
Yep. We'll open that later.
Right, Shadow Minx? That's like what happened when we were doing the tournament drop on Thursday, and someone didn't pay their bills.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was that? Was that Sushi?
Yeah, it was Sushi. He had to restart his router. I just was watching, was it our opponent? Was that Oxy too?
Yeah.
I was watching their stream of it. I hadn't gotten very far into it, but at the point, like, they're like, wait, don't they have a backup person?
I was like, yes, but...
We did, but we didn't want to have to go there. You want me to create a group, by the way? Or
I'll get it here.
Okay.
I'm going to want you to do the countdowns, because...
Okay.
You're better, because it's better if that's in 2 brains than 1.
Trying to show off the extent of my math skills.
Oh no, I'm just trying not to get disappointed by my own.
Fair enough.
Let's, Is the purple boy a butthole boy? No. What about the green one? The green one is.
I don't have any health spawns.
Do they all go the same speed? No, this one's a little slower. Run butt face the Centurion. Okay. I can run butt face the Centurion. I won't even look at what's on him.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Minx. I don't think my career as a yeah, no. Actually, no. I'm happy with my job right now. I am not. That's why I don't have a webcam up.
Yeah. I have what many people would call a face made for radio.
Mm.
All right, you want to count us down?
All right. Trying to sync up. We're gonna. If you guys click launch when I get to 3, hopefully we'll all match up. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Because somehow it worked better when you were counting it off the other week than when I tried last week.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, I've got the stream up, and based on my count, it was close.
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. I'm closing the stream. You'll be seeing it.
Yeah. 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 Aw, that's silly. That's
I
a
have.
nice set of
There's
jokes.
nothing I have no jokes I can make for that.
I don't yet. No, give me a minute.
Actually, no, because I actually don't have any good punchlines, which I'm kind of disappointed in myself for.
What did you bring?
Actually, relevant to that chat comment, bringing my triple rack Hunchy,
Okay.
which I named Lycia Naff after the actress who was in Total Recall.
Oh, nice. I mean,
No, Shadow Mix, you're not getting the clever VPL.
I can always go to the default if you want my comeback. You'll have to scrape it off your mother's teeth. But that was a little meaner than what I wanted to go for you.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. You've never heard that one before, have you, Ian?
No, actually.
I learned that one when I lived out by you.
Maybe I've heard it at some point. Just people don't tend to talk to me out here.
Oh. Hey, we got Artros without even trying. Look at that.
Oh, is he on our team? Oh,
yeah, he's even right in the middle of us.
All right. No, we're the G tier.
Yeah.
As we learned from a tournament play on Thursday.
Yeah. And we got put in the G tier.
Yeah.
Steel.
Oh. Hello.
Buddy.
What up?
We just dropped. We are trying inner sphere mediums this morning. Because why not? At least
I
for
already
now.
know what it's gonna run.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll get you in for the next one.
Oh, no rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watch the chat while you're shooting robots.
I wouldn't say Ultra 20 and 2 SRMs. Okay.
Did you forget what you had in that?
Oh yeah, I told you I wasn't even looking it up.
Okay.
Somebody just noticed I had a Centurion named Buttface. And I don't even remember why it's named Buttface.
Oh, that's baboon-like on the back there.
Oh, is
that
it?
might be why.
Oh yeah.
Baboon mandrill. What's the monkey with the big red butt?
Yeah.
A mandrill?
No.
I think the mandrills have the bright red face.
Yeah.
That's a clan name I haven't thought of in a long time. Fire mandrill. They're the ones that do all vehicles, right?
They're the ones that keep fighting themselves, aren't they? They have all the different Kindra.
Oh, right, yeah.
Baboons, Maquis, mandrills.
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, if
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, Hell's Horses are the tank clan. So they also have the tank. So Star League was working on land air mech. Hell's Horses have made the tank mech.
Yep, tank lamb.
I do like those. I think they did a wheeled one that I'm looking at. Like, I wish I played that era because that looks like that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, I cannot be scouting anything. I might be a medium, but I cannot be scouting anything. I have no skills on this. My range is 270. I do not have much ammo. Oh, no.
Is that stock, basically? Hell's Horse is tank. Yep.
I definitely changed the weapons around. It's not fully stock. I'm gonna hide here behind this Orion
New target acquired.
and see if he will lead people into my ambush range.
We've got
New target.
Javelin.
You've got that cadet
Oh,
Javelin?
Yeah, Hathson looks like he could use a hand. I'm gonna go drop down and...
Yeah.
Oh, no, come on, back here, Javelin. Don't run away. I ran all the way down here.
But yeah, speaking of the tank lambs, I was actually reading up on that on Sarno the other day, and basically they use them to trick the other clans into thinking, oh, they only have tanks, we'll send less mechs.
Oh, so it's rules lawyering their own bidding system.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Because technically they can batch all a tank, because it's technically a tank that's also a mech.
I'm sure
getting
that
back
trick
on
has only worked like 3 or 4 times. Eventually.
Target acquired.
Oh, there's a piranha in the basement. There's significantly less of a piranha in the basement. Because I hit him with an Ultra 20.
Keeps shooting me. Oh, they're up there. That's why.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, let's get out from being shot at by everybody.
You know, I can too. That's fair. It is more like those Cold War slams are more like Gundams. You have a point.
New target acquired.
Alright, Marauder.
See, my problem with
New target acquired.
if I played Hell's Horses and did that, I wouldn't not be able to call one of them Optimus Prime
That's fair.
I- yeah.
or Optimus Wish, you know, the discount version.
Yeah?
He just transformed into the bull.
Okay, that took me a second.
Oh, water break after this.
I should have gone to the bathroom before I signed in, actually.
Don't worry, I'll make sure they drink their water.
I just killed something.
You killed the Fafnir.
Critical damage
Fitting, it was racking me, so I returned to the favor.
acquired.
You should help me kill this Atlas, because I'm almost out of ammo. I am out of ammo. Alright. I'm gonna jerk off in their kitchen.
Alright.
Left leg.
I just died.
Nope. They just shot my leg off.
And
Legs are overrated.
thanks,
Minor
fish.
detail.
I mean, yeah, Minx, that might be the case, but I don't know you quite that well yet to make those jokes at you.
Someone just redeemed Death from Above, by the way.
Well, I did try to
Oh.
fall on an Irby. We'll see if I can do that again later.
Alright.
Because last time somebody did it, I did manage to fall on a mech, even though it didn't really have an effect.
It's disappointing.
The attempt was made.
Target acquired.
Yeah. So who do I have? Tactical tuna fish. Yeah.
I got flat in my last 4 matches, so I thought I'd bring a little bad luck your way.
Acquired.
Oh,
Thanks, fish.
thanks, fish. We love you too.
So,
Misery loves company.
35%.
Digiman just pointed out he wants to put a Megazord on a base and act like it's a Black Knight. The OG Megazord.
I'd allow it. I'd allow it even more if they got the Thunder Megazord. But
Target acquired.
That's fair.
because that's the one that looks like a little samurai.
New
Zorg.
acquired.
Well, why do you think they're so thirsty? They have Zorg. Zorg's toasty.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, if you can count on the BPL
Target
to be two things, it's One of them is definitely horny.
Target destroyed. New target
Is that one of the requirements I wasn't made aware of when I joined?
No. But I mean, if you're going to
It's
count on the
implied.
BPL chat to be, like 2 things, it's. What was it? We had this discussion the other night. It was what? Horny and autistic? We're horntistic?
Horntistic, yep.
No,
That's what it was.
No, I think I missed that one.
You,
No, it was during comp play.
I was? Oh, yeah, then I definitely missed it. I was too busy getting shot.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I think that was the part where Tex came to visit. I think we were saying that.
Okay, yeah, that's the part. That was the match where I got the only kill, and I didn't even realize it until I was watching the replay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a fun one. Kind of.
That was fun.
But yeah, we'll see. So, the BPL MWO community, parts of us, have signed up for what's called the Inner Sphere Championship. We got put in Division G, which is the lowest division because we've never really done comp before. We'll try and stream some of it on WBPL or some other channels, maybe mine. We'll see. But yeah, so we're in Division G, so we're fighting to see who's the best in the G spot. So far the answer is not us. We were beaten, but we had fun.
Hey, we won one.
If any of you Oxy guys are out there, it was fun. Yeah, I tried to key in the Ox to see if they could get a team together in time, but I realized how little warning I gave you. So next year we'll get you and we'll try and play BPL v the Ox at some point.
tournament for that.
Yeah.
We did have a BPL v Ox.
Yeah,
We can try. Back.
we can try and schedule that again too. So
That
this
was-
man is hiding.
Yeah, that's why?
I mean,
Oh, it's 1-on-1. Okay. And the rear armor.
and her rear armor's open. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already gotten 4 kills. I mean, the man's already earned his butthole.
What's
You know,
the
I've
up
started
down?
seeing more of those floating around.
Buttholes?
Yeah,
Have we started a trend or?
I think we have. I saw a random mech with a butthole.
Oh, Spider, you chose poorly. Well, I don't know if Spider had another choice.
I mean, Spider could have just gone and capped the base.
There is a cap. That's right.
Yeah. Remember, that's what I was gonna do when I ran out of ammo.
Okay, yeah.
Then I took his leg.
Yeah.
Again,
Full Irby. Someone's asking for a full Irby. I don't have an AC-20 Irby right now. I would have to build one.
Yeah, I think all of my Irbies right now are running lasers or PPCs.
I got a shotgun Irby with dual streak 6s.
Oh, that's right. I got to turn off my voice chat again.
So the thing is, with the BPL folks, at least, if you see us with a butthole on our mech, it means we've gotten at least 4 kills in one match with that mech. Guy, put your back to the wall and stop rotating.
Oh, he's out of machine gun ammo. And
Yeah.
It'd be out of SRMs. It keeps missing like that.
Yeah, I would have put in,
There it goes.
There we go. Get the
Yeah.
spooter!
I was kind
Get
of.
the
I know it wasn't
spooter.
on our team. But I was kind of. No, aim.
Oh!
That was.
What the?
Oh!
Yeah,
The
Spider
spooter
that was
won
painful.
because he had an XL engine, and instead of going for the other leg. Alright, that hurt. That hurt my
Oof.
soul a little bit. Hey, Tundra!
Oof.
All right, well, remember you guys got to redeem your drink break.
Oh, yep. Here,
All right.
I cracked open a can, so here's my beverage.
I've got some water. What are you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
I readied up. I'll be right back, gents.
Alright.
Ready,
You know
but
what?
I'm
People are
also
talking about
outside
Irbies.
Yeah, they're talking about Irbies. I was thinking lights, but mediums, but we can do lights and
Yeah,
mediums.
they're talking about Irbies.
We love Irbies.
We'll just surprise Steel when he gets back.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow makes you know us. We love our Irbies. And I
All
painted
right.
this one for the tournament and then discovered we probably weren't going to use this one in the tournament.
Let me adjust the title here. I wonder if that's what makes the thing go. So we've got Ian, Steel Rain, and Tactical.
Oh, we're going his full name.
Oh yeah, because the other week he was Fish Trout a la creme. UI and the attorney later? I don't exactly understand.
I think our next match actually is scheduled for this time next week, isn't it?
Oh,
Ralphie, I
yeah.
didn't say.
Sometime
Oh
on
yeah, guys,
Saturday.
hit. There we go.
All right, everybody hit ready
we
again.
just unready Steel though.
That's fine. He'll be back. Yes.
I have
Um,
to coax dog back up the hill. I'm gonna be a minute.
All right.
uh-oh, dog. Uh-oh.
Hold please. Technical difficulties
Hold,
with
please.
landmates here.
Puppy difficulties.
back.
All right, Steel's back.
Okay. Oh, we're not going to get to surprise him now.
Yeah.
Just kick me in captive. I'll rejoin up after.
Okay. Steel, grab an Irby.
Oh, right.
Moppet. Hi, kitty. How's my cuddly kitty cat this morning? Well,
All
afternoon.
right, here he comes. Come on. No, don't get distracted by weird smells. Come on.
All right,
The
Ian,
dog
count
grab.
us down. Yep.
All right. Okay, everybody, if you want to sync with us, try hitting launch when I get to 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Yeah, next week our tournament match will start in 45 minutes from now.
And we're playing somebody. Up.
Oh.
Aw.
I know I think their team leader is someone I used to play with from Goon.
Oh no, not Goon.
No, they're not all Goon. I know only one guy used to be a Goon. I don't recognize any of the other names. Hi, pretty
Oh,
kitty.
So you're telling me we focus fire him next week?
Maybe. Yeah. We'll have some. My choir practice got moved to Tuesday, so maybe on Thursday we'll get together.
Pet. Oh,
Pet.
yeah, someone removed Pet, which is...
Yep, I am petting Moppet. Hi, Moppet. Can you say meow for all the nice folks today? I know you're a very quiet kitty usually. Can you tell the people meow? No? Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
Yeah. If I still had my sister's cat staying with me, you'd hear nothing but meows.
There we go. We got a meow in chat.
Oh no.
Mr. Beans is a very loud cat.
I miss
Now it's
having a
stuck
cat.
in my head.
What?
Meow, 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 meow.
I knew it.
Straight to jail.
I took the other Irby out of the other lance.
No,
and
I'm
put
really
it
good at
with us.
repression. That's what my
He
therapist
is a
says.
good boy.
Yeah, that's right. I took company
All right,
command
what do we got going on here?
to bring
Oh,
Clyde
hey.
in
No,
here.
Ralph. Thanks, Ralphie. You moved them into our.
Into
So
our
we're a
lance.
lance of Irbies.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing, because that king crab's got a ping of almost 800.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Apparently, I'm getting.
Welcome to Canopus. Get your dick out of that.
Reactor online.
Where's
You
the
know-
battle powder?
You know, I'm more surprised that that quote didn't just end with "get your dick out."
All systems nominal.
Yeah.
Whee! That's right. This is the 3-light PPC Irby.
One of my favorites.
3-light PPC, 3 machine gun.
Oh, actually, similar build to me. I just got. I didn't fall down like I did in the tournament.
Good. I had jump jets, so I went
improving.
over. I don't see anything in Upper City or the Rock Garden. You want to guys run for the Rock Garden?
Let's do it.
All right.
Apparently, quotes 87 and 88 are linked.
Be not afraid of the dick toaster. I mean, how else are you supposed to get it warm after shoveling snow?
Contact F5.
Did you see what it was?
I didn't. I just saw a blip.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a UAV in this one. That's a mistake.
It's
Up
a little.
above.
New target acquired.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a Thanatos. Let's try to murder that.
All right. Going for the legs.
Yep.
Oh, it's got a catapult with it.
Target.
And
Bugger out.
Whatever. Yeah, let's not do
Head
this.
towards F6.
Oh, I'm down. I got
Back deep
shredded.
into the garden.
Right behind you.
Oh, here comes that king crab. Tiger. Tiger, please don't scratch the chair.
Ralphie, how many cats do you have?
Just one.
Okay. Usually it's Moppet.
Yep. I just call her my tiny tiger sometimes.
Oh, no wonder my Irby died so quick.
Oh?
No, I'm seeing that Crusader.
Yeah, where have we seen that build before?
I have no idea. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
I love that's the quote there.
Yep. What is it, little girl? What do you need, kitty? Yeah. That was not the best Irby Derby we've ever run.
No. That's alright, it was a warm-up.
Yeah.
Oh, Steel, I should have run that Irby.
Oh, that's a good Irby. Yeah.
That's the that's the one we can't run.
Yep.
Do what?
It's the illegal Irby.
What's an illegal Irby?
Streak Irby.
Yeah, because we can't use streaks in the first round of the
Yeah.
tournament.
But you can do it in the second round.
Yeah. I have some ideas for the tournament, but I don't want to talk about it now and give it away, because
Yeah.
I have ideas that are funny and I have ideas that are good. Unfortunately, those are not,
Those are not mutually exclusive, and we might decide that,
But yeah, no, I understand.
yeah.
but I don't want to give it away any surprises either way.
Yeah.
No tournament secrets.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's, if we do something funny, I don't want people to be expecting it.
Yeah.
I think I know what you have in mind.
Oh, we have-
I've got this. If you can check our drop sheet and see what I'm proposing.
Did you get the dog back inside, Fish?
Yeah, I'm here. Everything's good.
Okay. We might have pushed a little too early there, guys.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little too hard. Had it been
think-
just the one Thanatos, we might have been able to do that.
Yeah. But then it had too many friends, and those friends were kind of.
Those friends were big.
Yeah.
Big friends.
Yeah.
Street cleaner, 2 light peeps, 2 light machine guns, and a small laser for fun. What do I have on my street cleaner, Irby?
Destroyed.
I don't remember. I think you have a bunch of machine guns.
Yeah, no, I think it's 2 snubs and 2 machine guns. Oh no, it's 1 snub and 2 machine guns.
Hello, Blat.
Okay,
Oh,
so
here's our
first
Irby
record.
friend.
Are they doing better than we did?
They lived longer.
Oh,
Okay, so that's better.
Not necessarily. But can you still fit a 210 in it?
Okay. Oh, I changed my street cleaner around. Okay. 3 medium pulse, 2 heavy machine guns, and a laser AMS. And max
yeah,
engine.
you did try snubs. You didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hitting with PPCs, especially at that speed.
Oh, that was a good warm up.
We can do better.
This time we shall have the full power of our own Irby Derby. Hi, Chartablata. Now, the Irby isn't usually my mech of choice, but if we're going to run Irbies, I think I need to pull out my forest camo Irby. Because where else would you find an urban mech but in a forest?
Fair. Yeah, my Irby. What engine do I have in this? Yeah, I've got the 210.
Yeah, instead of ye olde disco ball Irby.
I think the Pumpkin Kings will make its return.
Yes. There we go.
All right.
This forest camo Irby. I've got 2 forest camo Irbies.
Oh, I just had a thought. I'm going to play with that later, though.
Wait, urban mechs were introduced to the game on April
Oh.
Fools, right? Oh, by the way, yeah, there we go.
Push the button
Alright,
again. Sorry, guys. I got too excited. Too excited for urban mechs.
All right, we'll click. Guys, try to click launch when I get to 3.
Wait, fish.
Wait, fish.
What?
Ready up again?
Ready up again.
Click button again.
There we
I
go.
made a mistake. Thank you.
My bad.
No, it wasn't you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay. Urban mechs were introduced to the game on April 1st, right? As an April Fool's Day joke, and then people liked them so much they stayed. Is that what happened?
I don't remember.
'Cause I wasn't really playing the game at that point.
All I remember about the urban mech was the disco thing where he got surrounded by like 4 or 6 atlases and killed them all in a disco death ball.
Who was that?
It was the advertisement for the urban.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, then it was definitely an April Fool's Day drop. Yeah. Yeah, Steels has the crown. I tried to find something that looked like Sonic the Hedgehog spikes for mine and did the best I could.
Hey, it's pretty good, dude.
Yeah. Sonic, gotta go fast. I am Sonic the Horchegg, is that what you said, Ralphie?
Yeah, Sonic the Horchegg. Your Irby has a crown and a nuke backpack. You know what's probably not a good map for Irbies, but I like it because we almost never see it?
What's that?
Actually, this is where
Alpine
Steel and I
Peaks.
discovered how good our urban mech concept was when we were doing like the giant.
Yeah, actually, ironically.
What, Alpine Peaks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we shredded.
Well, Minx, I hope we find you and your pretty Irbies. And we can have
Oh,
your tier.
Shadow Mech tier 3. That's why we're not syncing, probably.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's possible because we're going one either way. She's going one either way. Don't worry, Shadow. We'll work on getting better.
Oh,
We'll work on getting better, and you lose some games, and we'll meet in the middle.
there we go. Yeah, we have some good penalty box builds for making your score go down.
Yeah. Hey, I just read your
Just
thing.
yeah. Test. What's the delay?
It looks like it's 4 seconds, 3 or 4
Yeah.
seconds. Because
But I
I'm
think it's
seeing
gonna depend on the
43 and 46 at the same time.
Oh, it's about 9 seconds. Okay, so I'll be counted down from 10 next time. Maybe that'll work.
Because if I look on my game screen and I look on my stream screen, the countdown timer there, the difference was about 4 seconds.
All systems.
I think it's going to depend on where they're located too.
Yeah, and it's going to depend on your internet connection and your using of phones and things. Do we want to go to the Echo line? Or the 5 line? Let's go to
Sure.
the 5 line.
Sure, let's do it.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, and you're the fastest Irby of us all.
He is Sanic.
He is Sanic the Horgehog.
Okay, I'll go back to doing that thing where I say click and chat. See if we can sync up that way.
Ah.
Two.
Yeah, let us know if there's a lot of stuff there. Because we're also bringing an Arctic Cheeto. Oh, we're bringing the whole team. Never mind. I guess we're bringing the whole team.
No, they've got friends here. Let's not do this.
Well, that's okay, because we brought our whole team.
Yeah, but let's not be in front of our team with this. There's Salt Mix on the ridge.
Target acquired. New target.
You want to throw up a UAV or call that out to
Got
the
it.
team?
Oh, I've got a flea here. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's too much hate for me.
Flea, I'm gonna do something you can't do.
Jump?
Yeah, actually, can the fleas jump?
No.
They've got jets.
I don't think any of the fleas can have jump jets.
New target acquired.
Okay, well that's.
Hey, I need that arm.
Arms are overrated.
Alright, who are we aiming on?
Acquired.
Bravo.
I'm working Bravo. Yep.
Where's Bravo?
Bravo
He's a
Summoner.
Summoner in the middle of the water.
Got it.
Target destroyed.
And
I got India. Shadowhawk. With 2 snubs, 3 MR. Oh, I like that build.
It's a shame MRMs are in such a sad place right now. They could be fun.
Yeah. Never liked them in tabletop. I didn't really get to play them much though.
Alright, call it the next one.
Juliet.
Juliet, if we can find a ramp, here we go.
Yeah, watch out, because we got Kappa as an assault on its own.
Oh.
And B5.
Hey, how about we double back and go after Delta? There's 2 mechs over here isolated.
Good point.
New target acquired.
There's Juliet. Nope, Juliet's doing Overwatch, and there's the Flea. Just
Yeah,
a
I got
second
the
here. I'm going to
Cyclops.
throw another UAV up by Theta.
UAV activated.
Stock Cyclops. Rearmor's open.
Target acquired.
Sorry, Ralph.
Yeah, let's get him.
Did Steel Rain's job there for a second.
Yeah, so did I. I think I did some steel rain damage on that Atlas.
Oh. I had machine gun ammo left.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
Alpha
Steel,
Cicada.
that wasn't a blue player that you killed there.
Say again?
You killed somebody who was red, not blue.
Oh no, they're blue in my eyes.
Remember, he's colorblind?
Remember, that's how I'm not team from good comp. I just pretend they're friendlies.
Oh,
That
here's
actually is
this-
something we should see. Who caused the most team damage in the competition?
I mean, if it's not steel, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah. If it's not Steel, then it probably will be.
Juliet,
Oh, I didn't even get any shots
got
off.
him.
What's left? We're not catching that last one.
Uh,
It's
Let's
a
just
light
go to
magnet
Theta.
surrounded.
I'm gonna go for Sigma. You guys grab
Oh.
another point.
Levian?
Beta.
Levian, thank you very much.
Thanks, Livian. Enjoy getting all those Bezos pennies poured all over me. Jinjiro Kurita did nothing wrong.
Thanks. $6.90.
They
69.
still haven't killed that light.
How?
I don't know.
All right.
It's
Well,
Abyss Lynx and it's putting up a fight, although I think it's about to die.
yeah.
It's
that
about
leg,
to
It
lose
is.
a leg.
legs pumpkin orange, cherry
Still
red.
fighting.
Target destroyed.
Gotta
got
give
it.
it. I
Oh,
gotta
hang on.
give it to him. Still fighting after all that.
Yep. Which one
Yes.
is Jinjiro Kurita? I don't remember him off the top of my head.
I think he did Kantari's.
Oh.
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 Okay. Yeah. So I did 14 steel rain damage.
I did 54.
I'm treating you gentlemen well. I only did one.
All right.
Lots of people kept getting in the way of my streaks.
Fair enough.
Shinjaro Kurita is best known for launching the Kintares Massacre. Yes.
Yep. And all because his dear old dad wanted to go out for a walk.
You know what? I feel like playing something a little different. I haven't played in a while.
Things we haven't played in a while. Who's up for the Murder Hornets?
Murder Hornets?
I don't have a Murder Hornet.
The
But I'll
Kit
ju-
Fox.
Oh, the Kid Fox. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I bought that. I've never
Oh,
used it. 'Cause I'm-
Oh, the cancer
Okay,
box.
you know what? Sure. Let's do that. Where is it? Oh,
I
right.
have it dubbed a Murder Hornet.
Did you guys convince me to buy one of these? No. What does it do?
It's a Kit Fox with 2 LRM-15s, ER medium laser,
Tag
tag.
ECM.
Also started the first Succession War. I don't know. Not that familiar with that part of the BattleTech universe yet.
He might have participated in it.
No, he didn't start the first Secession War. They were well within it when he took over as coordinator.
Born in 2747.
The Combine did start the first Secession War, but I don't think it was
2786. Yeah, I think his dad did it. Yeah, his dad started the Succession Wars. All right, Ian, give us the new count or whatever we got to do.
All right. I'm gonna count down from 10. I'm gonna say click and there we go. Spell right. And then I'll also type click in chat when I actually get to the launch button.
Oh no, Minx is still deployed.
Okay, we'll give it a minute, I guess.
I'll give you a minute.
Is anybody else trying to sync with us?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity. Not saying not to. I'm just curious who else is.
No, you're thoroughly encouraged to.
Yeah.
Please come try to either help us or kill us.
Tundra is? Okay, so
Alright.
that's 2 of you.
All right, they're out. Okay, so I'm gonna count down from 10. I'm gonna say 9. You guys can click chat. I'm also gonna hit click when I tell Ralphie to hit the launch button. We all ready in our end?
Yeah.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. I also could have just typed launch, but whatever.
Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm on countdown.
Okay.
No need
Apparently it
to
was
be
at 6 this time, so
Yeah.
okay.
No need to be scared if you are prepared for ignition and the ultimate letdown.
I'm glad you defended the honor of the Irby against the other Irby.
Yes. Yeah.
How many people we got in? We got 42 people watching right now.
Okay.
It's the perfect number.
It's the answer.
Yeah, that's right. I want to know is what is the question?
We gotta figure that out still.
All right. Hellbore, Canyon, Forest Colony, Vitric. Oh, they were a cadet.
Oh,
Who we killing? What?
Nah, I felt bad when I still talk about that. And yeah, I'm guessing Shadow Minx did not sync with us again.
yeah. The time you Blake boxed a cadet in an Atlas or something?
No, no, I Blake boxed a cadet who was an Annihilator.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've mentioned it before on the stream, but I feel bad every time I think about it. I'm like, oh,
This
it had been
man. Yeah. That
feel
poor
bad,
man
but-
brought what he thought was the biggest, most secure mech, and you just shot him and killed him in one go.
I think that was my Dervish Blake box, which I've since retired.
No, that was your Crusader.
It was a Crusader? Okay. I think the worst part was I had enough time afterwards to type "Piece of Blake be with you" before I powered on again.
Well,
That's pretty rude.
Yeah, Shadow makes score go down mechs that are still fun to play. Things with narcs, especially Ravens, because you can contribute to your team, especially if they're using LRMs, but you don't really get score for using narcs because the game doesn't really encourage team play that way.
Yeah.
Did the Raven get a pretty good buff this last update?
No, they
a little
removed the
bit.
duration bonus to narcs, which is fine.
They gave it some other things to try and bet. They did some things to our Raven friend.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have
don't
to see what happens.
We're squaring off against 3 different cadets.
She can't not play an Irby, so she's
Okay.
gonna play with the Lermby, which and now I kind of want to build.
Yeah, actually, I kind of want to do an
Lerby?
arc Irby now.
Hmm.
I mean, not that I need my score to go down any further. I think I've just got the barest sliver of tier 5 score, but
Reactor online.
in my defense, I also play this game to unwind from work, so I don't usually
Online.
play well on purpose.
All systems nominal.
That came out wrong. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
All right, so the two times I've played this mech, one of them you guys put me on an urban map, and the second time it was mining colony, and we got overwhelmed.
Oops, I forgot what mech I was in.
I don't remember what you're in either. Also, why are you guys up here with? Oh, you're in a catapult. Okay,
Acquired.
Well, you were bringing trolley lerms, so I brought trolley lerms.
that's fair. No, when I get home from work. 9 hours plus a 1 hour commute each way. I need something to unwind.
Yeah. Unless your wife tells the beeple to suck it.
Acquired.
Which is pretty much whenever I say, "Hey, I'm going on to play games with my friends."
It's not that often. She's only told us once.
No, she said it multiple times. I've only passed it on once.
Oh.
No, I commute by subway.
Acquired.
Hello, Adder.
Come on,
Aw.
Charlie.
Woo!
New target.
Nope,
acquired.
never mind. Arctic Cheetah, Delta.
There's actually a fair amount of AMS out there.
New target
Figures.
acquired.
Foxtrot. Oh, he's
Here, I was
behind a
thinking we
hill
should
now.
hit Gamma. Gamma's Piranha.
New target
That
acquired.
needs to go away.
I don't like those.
If I can get a lock. There we go. Nope, no damage.
Oh, he's just at the edge of range, and he went too far.
I have one transfer, and it's actually I have to go one station from my apartment and then transfer to another station to another train. And lately I haven't been, and I just get out at the stop closest to my job and walk a little further because Ralphie and I are in a step competition on Fitbit.
Which I'd be doing a lot better at, but the roof fell off where I work.
Acquired.
So you're working from home.
Yeah.
working on Delta right now.
Yep, joining you.
Yeah, I'm usually reading on the train. Kindle Unlimited has been a lifesaver for me, just because if I had to buy all the books I read on a regular basis, I would
Does your
be happy.
library not do the same thing for cheaper than Kindle?
They do, but I don't know. Then I have to deal with like syncing my Kindle up to the New York Public Library system. I don't know.
Okay.
I thought about it, and it's fine.
All right, who's our next victim, gents?
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Okay.
Oh, he's learned how to hide.
Oh, I see. You're picking
Juliet?
new
Juliet,
players.
the Atlas. No, I'm just picking on the biggest thing I can see.
That's Cicada. It's like right in front. Ah, whoops. Atlas is shooting me back. Do not like.
Atlas is about to die.
Nah.
I've switched over to Hotel, but he looks like he's finally learning how to hide.
New target acquired.
Oh, I got the. Wow, I killed something.
Yeah,
That'll
that was the
happen.
Atlas, wasn't it?
No idea. This is why I don't like playing learn boats. I have no idea what's going on in this match.
New target acquired.
Oh, I'm in my element.
Yeah, no, this is.
I have no problems with this. This is fun for me.
New target acquired.
Poor Echo. You're about to get hit with all the missiles.
0%. New target acquired.
Hotel?
Do you have
Nope.
eyes? No.
Oh.
light
That
right
piranha is
behind
still
me.
around.
New target acquired.
What's that piranha?
Do you have a UAV you can
No
throw
damage.
if you're near him?
No, we've got a teammate dueling with him. I'm gonna go see if I can help him out.
25%.
Yep. Let's go deal with this guy.
Target destroyed.
Bye-bye.
Got him.
Dude, I got a tag kill.
New target
Charlie's still alive.
Yeah, they've been pretty moving around a lot. Let's stop that.
target destroyed.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Got him,
Right.
Ian.
Yeah,
Nice.
reading on the train is not that hard, or at least it wasn't when I was out there.
Acquired.
yeah.
And I
will say,
imagine Ian's got even more practice at it than I do.
15 years practice at it.
That's a lot of practice.
Yeah.
I only
I've
took
worn
it
out
sometimes
five,
on
I
the
have worn
weekend.
out 5 Kindles, and it's not
New
like
target
it's not like they wore
Ran
out
out of
early.
ammo.
I've just used them up
Target
where they
destroyed.
froze up on me, would not unlock.
New target acquired.
Alright, time to get in the Tempe's face and be annoying.
Fuel at 25%.
Or the Mad Cat.
0%.
Yep. I'm just running around being annoying.
Hey, Baron. How goes the Derpin today in Derpshire?
Target destroyed.
Of LRMs.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, not getting that kill.
That one's down. Where'd the other one go?
Oh, it's back to the bug hunt.
Ooh, that is very dishonorable.
Oh, no. They didn't.
Let's
Entire
find us
team
the
interrupted a
bugs.
one-on-one duel.
It's a sad day when they don't let the trash take out the trash.
Acquired.
Actually,
Or
today
the-
was trash day.
Or the
Got
trash
him.
can
Got
take
him.
out the trash. Yep.
Fuel at
Uh,
0.
Alright, he got my last missiles.
LRM.
Yeah, I have no missiles. I also don't have any skill
Oh,
points.
it's a disco.
Ah, they have no. Oh, it's that Shadowhawk from the last match. They must not have appreciated our Irby Derby.
5%. Fuel at 0%. Target destroyed.
Oh,
You got some derpium. What's the conversion between derpium and fartonium?
is that with the what's it called, the idle clicker game?
Uh,
Or is this something-
fartonium is, well, the the Fartonium has a long-standing position in the BPL.
Okay.
It used to be a common issue of the Fartonium Reserve in the mayoral debates.
I mean, you can power space station reactors off it, so I mean, of course it's valuable.
Yeah.
Let's get some skill points in this thing.
Also, another thing you can do in this thing, Ian, is get within like 300 and hit him dead on,
Mm-hmm.
and then fade back.
Okay. All right. Are we doing this again?
I'm
guess
bringing
so.
a little brawly boy, and I'm gonna hope to throw you guys a UAV.
Fartonium is in high demand ever since the French invaded England.
Oh yes, the fart in your face, or your general direction. That's what it is. I fart in your general direction.
Got quoted, so I'm waiting for someone to gift a sub to use it.
I don't know. Count us down, Ian.
All right. I will chat when I have Ralphie click the launch button. I think I'm just going to do it that way. So, and spell it right. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
It says lunch, Ian.
Close enough.
No, you actually spelled it right.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see if you would doubt.
Oasis,
Alright, so it happened on 3 that time.
Station
Okay.
and Colony.
Colony for you guys? Okay. Well then.
HP, well, okay. It's not terrible for alarms, right?
Not clan ones.
Yeah, we're gonna be the annoying ones on the walls.
Oh, they fixed the order of the quotes for some of them. That's good. Do-do-do. Mana. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Water break.
Water break. Thank you for that. I have had my water.
Yeah. Let's see if this mech if I'm still good with this mech. It's supposed to be just a bunch of SRMs going really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something I like. Oh, I should almost swap myself out so you guys can be with your Kit Fox friend.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, then you could be the Paw Patrol.
No, nah, we're good.
Okay. All systems, mana. Doot, 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 doot. Mana.
Nah, nah.
Doot, 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 doot.
Now I have that stuck in my head, Ralphie. Thank you.
I mean, it's better than the other one you had.
So you should
That's
try that
fair.
repression thing that I do.
What?
You should try that repression thing that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too much of that. Unhealthy things happen.
Oh no, crashed.
Uh-oh. Is that what... Yeah.
Yeah, you see, you repress stuff and you crash. See, I told you.
I didn't crash. Seal crashed.
I know, but you told him to try the repression thing, so.
Well, don't worry, Steel. I'll keep you safe. Make sure it's there, but...
I won't. I'm leaving.
I'll go ahead and get in position. I'll be back on in a minute.
I mean,
Okay.
you guys
Oh,
are
no,
just
I-
going up to the wall. Get on the wall.
No, I was busy tagging shapes onto your cockpit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Were you drawing wieners on his mech again?
No.
Again, don't
It's
you mean still?
it's a sign of
Yeah,
love.
Still.
It's how he shows his love. Okay.
Okay.
Is that what it is? Oh,
Oh.
that's what I've been feeling this whole time. I didn't have words for it. Now I do.
You know, I'm a
Delta
fast boy, but you
Guys
know,
on the wall in Delta 4, Delta 5.
I don't really have anything to run all that fast for or towards, so I'm gonna wait for the rest of the team. Because as I recall, I'm fast but not
Damage.
very durable.
That was most clan mechs. Oh, that was a.
Oh no,
Okay, well, that
this
guy
is...
managed to miss me when I was standing still, but that was still a PPC.
No, I'm an inner sphere medium.
No, the thing that. Oh, you're in a sphere?
I'm also
Oh,
medium.
health spawn.
Yeah.
Okay, sometime today, gang.
Whoops. Sorry, fish. Almost shot you there.
At this range, it wouldn't matter.
You take a scratch to the pain.
Ow!
I mean, you are clans, it would matter a little bit.
No, he's like right next to me, and I just got hit with a Gauss, and my right torso is wide open now.
Yeah, they brought blue lasers to this game, and
I don't much appreciate that.
despite their names, LRMs are really a medium range weapon in this game.
I mean, you reach out to 1,000 meters out. It's not too
Yeah, but
bad.
that is
That's-
kind of medium range in this game. That's right.
Yeah.
What would you consider long range?
1,000,
1200 or more.
1,200 more, 1,500.
Yeah.
ERPPCs, blue lasers.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, maybe they should increase the range of the LRMs by a couple hundred meters.
No.
Why?
No, we don't need another Lermageddon.
Yeah. No, I think
Big
that
Dead.
was it when the game first came out. Lerms were extremely
Like
overpowered.
for the first 3 years, every so often they'd do something and they would just break LRMs.
Ow.
My
No,
favorite
stop
is
that.
when they made them dance because that was pretty. But
What?
Were they like
so-
super maneuverable?
they would do like little corkscrew patterns on their way to the enemy.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
But they also would either go super slow or super fast. I remember once, so they would either give the AMS too much or not enough time to respond.
There's a guy in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a stealth hell bringer.
Ralphie's
I
to your
can't
immediate
get him.
right.
Wait, you mean in the kitchen or the basement? Because I know about the guy in the basement. I'm working on him. But if I had to get back to the kitchen, that'd be something different.
Fair enough. Basement, kitchen, sink, tub, toilet. Oh, it's all the same thing.
Well, the guy in the basement's dead.
All places you pee in.
Exactly.
Yeah, their stuff on the wall was better than our stuff on the wall.
Which is why I left the wall.
Yeah.
I think they're starting to drop down.
Hey, got that hatchetman.
Gamma, Marauder 2C.
Yep. Oh, no.
Oh no! Bad, 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 bad. I'm leaving now.
He's
Alright.
got his friend Hotel Marauder 2C, which has 2 ER large lasers. I'm not gonna go mess with that.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of mediums as well.
Somebody
Oh,
over
that
there
hotel's getting wormed to death.
Yep. Doing my part.
I'm helping.
I'm doing my part.
Rude. They need to stop shooting me with Gauss. My legs are almost missing.
Well, I'm working on distracting the Marauder that is shooting the Goss.
Good kill,
Good job,
fish.
Oh, huh. No, kill stealing has its.
But yeah, if you can get golf, please do.
I tried.
Like in general, you mean? Because you stand there in a field and
No, shoot. Fine, I'll kill the Gauss sniper.
I'm working on golf right now.
Nope,
Oh.
I guess I won't kill the Gauss sniper. I thought I was gonna get.
Hey, I got a bleed
The
assist
hatchet
gold
man
purple
did
helper.
try to DFA me, perhaps.
India, up on the wall still.
all right.
What was that?
Killed by a rotten awful pile.
I don't know. I'm not sure I want to ask.
No.
Something grunted, and it sounded
No.
like maybe a deer call.
Son.
No, it was the cord from my headphones caught in the zipper of my sweatshirt.
Oh, sounded like a deer call.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah. And my wife just yelled at me for taking off my clothes. Don't get excited about it. It was just my sweatshirt. So that didn't happen again.
Oh. Oh, is she looking for a good time?
No, she's watching. No, she's not actually watching me stream. She does not. She's not interested in the game.
That's fair. It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm watching this. Oh, I was hoping the Atlas would go all the way off.
Hey, puppy.
Come on, Durgan. You can do it.
Oh, there is a fresh Marauder 2 blue laser up on the hill. Kilo.
I don't need legs. Legs are overrated.
Oof.
I'm dead.
Zeus, turn around. Zeus, turn around.
Man, it took them forever to kill me.
I'm watching this Zeus.
Shoot, Dragon,
Oh, hey,
shoot!
Name Shadowhawk. Was literally standing on top of that Zeus and they couldn't see it.
Who said legs were overrated? That might have been, that might have been Shadow Minx?
What?
I think she was the one talking about feet pics earlier.
Oh. What? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my legs just got blown off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be silly.
I know what I'm playing next.
What's that?
Oh?
Boom Jaeger.
Boom
That's
Jaeger?
fun. Yes, it's fun.
Boom Jaeger is fun?
Yes. As long as I don't hit the wrong button by accident and shut down instead of override.
And down.
Well, you should not do that.
Yes.
How dare they use tactics and go for legs?
They want to know who is complaining about the lack of legs. They're trying to quote them.
Oh, that
Who
was
said
Steel.
legs are overrated?
Yeah. Who said
That's me.
that was tactical tuna fish.
Legs are overrated. You don't need those. Arms are overrated too.
Oscar Pistorius mech?
Oh my god.
I don't catch the reference.
He's
Oscar
that.
Pistorius was an Olympic athlete known as a Blade Runner. He had
Oh,
legs.
okay.
Yeah, he was the.
also convicted for murdering his girlfriend.
Oh,
Was he convicted? I knew there was a trial. I can't.
He spent time in jail.
Okay. I never paid that much attention. Huh. You know, maybe you guys should put ATMs in your,
I don't understand him.
it actually might work for me. I think that mech only has 2 missile spots, though. Actually,
Well, this Prime got 4 of
ATM.
them in there.
You know what? I'll give it a try. It was
You know,
okay.
yeah, why not?
Oh, Shadow.
All right. It's Boom Jaeger time,
Boom Jaeger time.
which I really want to take in the tournament, but there's no way. I don't think there's any way that fits in what we're doing.
I think
What?
it's
Boomjaeger?
I think it's a combination of too slow and too unarmored.
Yeah,
Although it is funny,
and
I appreciate
excellent
it.
engine.
Has Steel not been able to rejoin us?
Well,
Oh.
he just disconnected,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
so
he
he
went
can
right
send
into the round, so he should.
Boop.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, is it Hunchy time?
Can be
We need
Hunchy time.
hunties.
I just
All right,
decided to grab one. Because I don't have a Jaeger.
I heard Hunchy.
That's fair.
It's just grab a boom mech, something with a boom.
Oh, we're doing Boomjaeger. Oh no, hold on. Okay.
We're doing boom mechs. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, there's some boom mech here.
There we go.
I'm counting down from 5, and I'm gonna click launch. I'm gonna send launch in chat. 1 to click launch. So however it works, it works. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh, the screaming chickens. Oh
I
wow,
did not-
that was a match immediately. Okay.
All right. Doubt we synced with anybody that time.
Oh yeah,
You know,
the Ravens with
Boom
the
Ravens were the
AC-20s.
thing.
That used to
Boom
be
Ravens were the thing I
hilarious.
started playing, and I was trying to save up money to get one, and then I lost interest in the game before I did. Now I have in-game money, and I don't know. I've got an urban mech, and that's enough for me.
AC-20 Raven is such a silly thing.
Oh, yeah, wasn't that also called the fake Urban Mech?
I mean, well, there
It
weren't
was,
urban.
because it predated because it was before the urban mech was introduced to the game.
Yeah.
It was also called the
telling me
Boom
about it.
Chicken at some point, I think.
Yeah, I think that kind of plays it up to be a lot better than it really is.
I mean,
What is?
Okay, now I'm just confused. Christina Aguilera triangle. What?
What? Yeah, I don't know. I think I missed something.
Well, Obliterator, you're confusing me.
the Christina Aguilera triangle. It's
I don't get it.
it's where she it's where she's stuck. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, but it's made out of Christina Aguilera.
Huh.
And Canopus cocaine.
Remember, Canopus battle powder is 40% cocaine, 60% gas station boner pills.
Systems manual.
If you get the good stuff, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
All right, fearless leader, where are we going?
Yeah, don't follow me.
Let's go up depth line.
All right.
Which F? Okay, Foxtrot.
Do you guys go 89?
95.
95.
Okay.
87.
Yeah. I'm in the 1 medium pulse laser, 1 AC-20 build.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous. I love it.
I'm very sad I didn't get to run this. I didn't get to run this in the match or in that
Yeah.
match on Thursday.
Low signal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Contact Alpha.
Airstrike online.
Oh, hold on. You got a Dingleberry.
You got a flea as well.
That
And we have a
has
Shadow
no
Cat.
head armor.
What
I'm
happened
not-
to your head?
Shadowcat has no head armor. They're running tournament style.
Okay, someone just tore into my back, and despite
Probably
the
that
UAV,
fleet. If
despite
it's,
the
if
UAV,
the
I got a
stealth,
UAV up.
maybe it won't
Yeah.
work.
There's a flea running around somewhere.
I see it.
Oh, now we got a Battle Master.
Net
And a
Get out of here,
Wolfhound.
Blake. It's
Oh, I
shoot me from
missed.
the side.
It's that stupid flea.
No,
There's
the
also
fleet-
a locust.
yeah. Okay, that's why.
There's
It
more
is
of them now.
apparently able to stealth. The stealth armor is apparently so good that
Yep.
UAVs don't mean anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
stealth
you
armor
need-
does not work on UAVs. Stealth armor,
You need a BAP to get through stealth.
And I'm going down. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
So the F line was a bad choice.
It's alright. It happens. It was a plan, which is what we didn't have before. Good job, Fish.
What?
Alright, you got to kill.
Oh, there's a Shadow Cat out there somewhere missing an arm.
Acquired. Left arm destroyed.
Yeah, I do like that. If you can hit a stealth mech with a peep, it turns off the stealth. I got low signal still.
Yep. I just
shooting
smacked
at him.
that flea with an AC-20.
I hit him once too, but he's
Yeah, my rear armor's.
get back here.
There you are.
Acquired.
Lead him a little bit more, Fish. You almost got him.
Target destroyed.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
Good shot, Ian. Good shot.
What did I hit?
The flea.
Was that center torso or cockpit?
Probably one of the two.
I fell down.
Acquired.
Let's go over here for this Vigo Hotel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand it to that little bugger.
He was
No,
annoying.
that was a good pilot. I mean, that was a very.
No, there's
lucky
another
pilot
one.
part. Oh yeah.
There's a Locust running around too.
Are they still there? Oh yeah, I see them. Ah, missed them.
Oh, there's not a ramp over here to get this Vigo. That's unfortunate.
Ralphie, behind you. That locust coming up.
I didn't see where it went.
Yeah, he went over the ramp. He's over an E6.
Well, whatever we did seems to be working for the team.
Yeah. What do you think? Go through the tunnel and come back out?
Might as well.
I think they took advantage of our distraction.
Oh, is this random play?
Yeah, we are in quick.
I've got eyes on Kappa rather at
Yeah.
Direwolf.
Yeah. Let's go.
There we go.
I can hit him. Ah,
Target destroyed.
there he goes.
Nice
Nice kill,
job,
Fish.
New target acquired.
There's an
You
urban
got a
mech
stealth
over there.
derby.
There's a trash can up
Smoke
top.
Smoke herbal. Is that behind us or is that me getting team killed? Oh no, it was behind us.
I don't know where.
Yeah, no, it's
Airstrike activated.
D5.
Got the 5.
got a good shot on him.
Yeah, Ian's fighting him right now.
I've lost him. I don't. Oh, there he is.
Haha. A kill, but I hit him.
I'm
Oh
just
man,
waiting for
even
I'm just
heat
waiting
vision
for this.
doesn't help with this.
No.
Good old Pirates bang.
Autocannon's done. Destroyed.
How many times do I have to shoot this guy with an AC-20 to make him go away?
Are you actually shooting
Well,
him?
you have to hit him. Yeah,
I hit
it's
him
hitting him with an
4
AC-20 is the trick.
I hit him 4 times. They were direct hits.
Okay, he's. Oh, I gotta find a little piece of it, but they're off to C4, heading to C3.
I mean, I gotta respect the pilot, but
Yeah, no, pilot's good, but
Alright.
Well, I
respect the
mean, it's a
pilot.
locust, so if you're getting the arms, you're not doing anything useful.
they're over in D3, heading to E3.
Whoever's got the team chat on, you want to let everybody else know? Or wait, no, there's 3 more of them.
It's not just them.
Yeah, I'll call it out as soon as you find somebody.
My 14-year-old is Oh, geez. Okay.
What?
No, at the text chat or the Twitch chat.
I mean, we're not trying.
there's that urban mech.
I do like that name, Smoke Herbal as an Herbie.
I don't have a way to get up there though. I don't think.
Nope. Hunchies don't jump.
Is there not a ramp that leads up there in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Nope. Not
That's-
that one.
Oh, there's the locust right in front of you, Fish. Alright, that trash can's the only thing left.
Got a piece
And
of
that
them.
trash can missed the roof.
That trash can's gonna probably kill me if
Die.
it tries.
No, he's not.
If he shoots me, yeah.
Target
Oh.
destroyed.
And he
Incremental ninja.
goes.
Alright.
Told you.
You have bounce in her leg. Score go up? Surprisingly.
Score even.
Apparently.
The score go up.
I think your score goes up also, like, happens if you play one mech more, right? Or, like, a certain mech more, you tend to get score up more.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Minx, you might want to try a different urban mech. What do I want to play? Alright, I said I was going to do Boom Jaeger, and now
Yeah.
I am. Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
See, do I want to do more Hunchy?
Probably.
Yeah, I need to do another Hunchy round.
Alright.
Alright, more Hunchy.
Okay.
I need to do another Hunchy round. You guys can do whatever.
Okay. Well,
yeah, but
I
it's
basically...
funnier if we're all doing it, where most of us are in Hunchies.
Fair enough.
Fine, I will go back. Oh, I'm fine. I'm going to do a different Hunchy, though.
Yeah, we are gonna try
your
and
Boom
give you the
Jaeger, dude.
data to do.
Yeah, keep your Boom Jaeger.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only
keep
That'd be fun.
moving?
That'd be
yeah,
hilarious.
the only rule is boom. You can be
Alright.
you can be the big boom and we'll be the little booms.
I mean, that was a heavy goss. That was heavy goss, but alright.
I mean, I just died too soon last round. That's why I'm doing Hunchy again.
That's not
All right.
boom, that's reet.
Fair enough. Alright, I think the boom is when it hits. Anyway, so I'm
Ah.
going to count down 5, and I'm going to hit launch when... Or I'm going to say launch in chat when I tell Ralphie to launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Ah!
Yes. Looks like people are saying it's on 3.
Yep.
That's what it worked that one time we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worked.
It worked the
Worked a
other
couple
week.
times. Yeah, the Irby. I am sad that you can't do an urban mech missile boat with a lot of hard points.
I think the only Irby missile hard points is 60. No. Yeah, 60.
Yeah, it only got the 2 spots on it, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
An urban Blake box would be hysterical.
I want to do it. I really do.
Well, if they ever decide to bring the Urban Mech 2C, you can just swap out missile hard points.
No, because you can't do rockets. You could do SRMs, but rockets aren't clanner.
Oh, crap. That's right.
Yeah.
I always forget that.
All right. Forest Colony, HPG, Caustic Valley, Vitric.
I'm personally kind of leaning toward Vitric.
Yeah. Vitric's a good place to bring the boomies.
F5.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's got plenty of nice corners for you to surprise people with.
Everybody loves a good ambush.
Well, not the ambushee.
Well,
Not my problem.
It could be. Need to do that later. Okay.
I will tell you from personal experience, nothing's more fun than a complex ambush. As long as you're not the one caught in the ambush.
Yeah, it's because I feel like a simple ambush is the way to go.
Oh no, complex ambush all the way. You do something fucky, you do something a little fucky, it freaks them out, so they run into the bigger fucky.
I don't know why, but I have this Death's Swift guy muted already, so if you guys don't, you might want to.
I don't know. Voice chat's off again.
Okay. The Honkinator. That sounds like it should be Lone Wolf, but it isn't.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't been on the stream in a while, or at least on this one.
Yeah. He's doing MW5 last I heard, with the new
Okay.
DLC, now that...
I was trying to play that, but with like, I find myself really hurting for some of the mods that were just good quality of life improvements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it a week or two and see what mods
Well,
pop in.
I was
Yeah.
playing vanilla with Eeyore last night. We were actually having a pretty good time.
Oh yeah, I saw you guys were playing. I thought about jumping in, and then I just realized I wasn't really in the mood to play anything.
Yeah, I had to sleep.
Yeah.
I knew I had to
I'm
go to the
actually
grocery
thinking
store
about-
this morning.
I'm actually thinking about picking it up since it's on sale.
It's probably worth it for on sale. I found the main story to be really boring. It's just kind of a fun, mindless thing.
Yeah.
Well, right
Um,
now you can get all the DLCs in the game for like $45 on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah.
That,
yeah.
that's
Release
about
of the
worth
new
it, yeah.
DLC With the release of the new DLC, everything went to half off, minus the new DLC.
Yeah, no, I have it on Epic, so matching up is a little harder, and syncing mods is a lot harder.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to think sleep is for the weak, and then I realized I was starting to have memory problems at work. And auditory hallucinations.
Yeah, those aren't good.
No. Okay.
0 out of
Hey,
10. Do
hey,
not recommend.
I
Yeah.
can blame my memory on my TBI.
That's true.
Oh, nope, that's,
Do not recommend.
Yeah, that's even worse than chronic sleep loss. I believe.
It's only a little head trauma multiple times.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not fun either. Oh, right, no, your head trauma would be a bit different, though.
Trauma to the groin, boys. Trauma to the
On
groin.
those hit.
There's nothing quite as funny as a trauma to the groin.
You're not wrong.
There is no wit as pretty, there is no joke divine. Our limerick is funny as a trauma to the groin.
New target acquired.
Where do I know this from?
Yeah,
Somebody in
Assault-
chat has to know this
They've-
song.
They've got a couple of assaults on top coming up through Delta 4.
Somebody
Alright.
in chat, where did that song come from? Help me.
One of those is
New target acquired.
Blood Asp, I think.
No, it wasn't people talking auditory, it was the sound of footsteps and, like, doors opening and closing.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's weird.
New target
Yeah, and at the time I worked at a cash office where I had the only key to get in late at night, and I was on third shift.
Oof, yeah. So
That
that's
was
the
not
other thing. Third shift is great for hallucinating too.
Oh, yeah.
It was. I lasted about 9 months before I was finally like, I can't do this.
Yeah. I remember at one point I decided I'm an adult. I don't work overnights anymore.
critical damage. Left torso destroyed. Left arm
Great, I
destroyed.
just managed to miss
Autocannon
that
activated.
mad dog the worst way. There we go.
New target
There's a
Not missing.
king crab that's sniping, I'm betting, with 2 Gauss rifles up top. He's in C5. He took off the wrong side of a hunchback, but he still took off the wrong side of a hunchback in 2 shots. I'm gonna come over here by you, Ian.
Yeah, I could use a little help because my
I found all their assaults.
and I'm managing to like.
acquired.
Oh, hey, I finally got that mad dog. I was managing to get the gap between every limb on that mad dog and the torso.
Mad dogs are frustrating like that.
Yeah, no, it's like one dual AC-20 between the legs, another one on just under the armpit.
Target
Mr.
destroyed.
Empty Pants. Oh, I should have noticed him and made it a point to
Oh.
kill him myself.
Yeah. And that's why you don't wear pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay up here where people aren't noticing me.
Missile
There's a Kodiak over here.
acquired.
Where's over here?
Hang on. I gotta deal with this Griffin.
Critical.
Oh.
Target destroyed.
Buck Griffin.
Delta 5. Delta 5 around the corner to the left. Be careful. He's been poking around that area. Oh, there he is.
Target acquired.
I am busy giving the Thanatos the business right before it's going to kill me. Yep, and there we go.
Critical. Target destroyed.
I did not do well.
No, I'm not dead. So I'm gonna call that a win.
Well, there's still 4 more enemies to try. 3.
Thoughts on the MechWarrior 5 update? I have not played the new DLC in MechWarrior 5 enough to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
I actually don't even know what's included in it other than that it's a new DLC.
Rasselhog.
Yeah, I mean,
Target.
I've also been running like mod stuff, so there was already a Rasselhog Republic, and that's actually where I usually like starting, because then when the clan invasion happened, I'd be right there, ready to go.
You be right there ready to die?
Critical damage.
No, because that's when you save scum. That was pretty. Oh, it adds the Crusader. Oh, okay.
Oh, I only have a light engine in this. Okay. Has anyone killed that king crab? It should
I like
also
that.
add the
I don't
hatchetman,
know.
right? It should add the hatchetman and crusader.
Target acquired.
I actually didn't play the Kestrel Lancers campaign yet. I just kept putting it off, and then suddenly I had full, a mech bay full of assault mechs, and I don't know, I just never found my way over to that part of the map.
Target destroyed.
Who's left? I wonder if it's that king crab. Yeah, C5.
Oh, it's not a. That's not a.
It's
That's
not
a
gonna be.
Thanatos. It's a Twin Goss Thanatos. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a king crab. But
Yeah,
Thanatos makes more sense.
Yeah,
Why I
no, because
couldn't
that's
get
the
a
thing. I
lock
was.
on it.
That's the thing. I was launching AC20s at. I didn't know you could do it. Twin Goss with ACM on that, or with stealth on that. Okay.
Oh, oops. 43 team damage.
5.
I'm disappointed. I'd expect more from you.
I'm getting better. Slowly.
Ah, Kefka! Did we kill you? Good.
What?
We killed Kefka.
Ah.
Oh, what was he in?
Which one were you, buddy? Ah,
Kodiak.
he was the Kodiak. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that's enough hunchies for me. Time for something
Okay.
else.
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm gonna take this thing out. You guys haven't seen me in this yet.
A roughneck, huh?
Yeah.
How much tonnage we got left?
Plenty.
I'm
65.
gonna break out an old classic. I haven't run this one in a while.
What are you running?
Nice star.
I don't have one, and I've never used one in any BattleTech universe thing. All right, we ready, Ralphie?
Just a second.
All right.
I'm going for a different hunchback.
Yeah, I heard Kafka and got confused too. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll take Mean Boy out.
All right, our board is green.
All right.
Unfortunately, pistol Mackeys are not in this game that I'm aware of.
Yet. We got. All right, counting down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. And we're in already. Wow, we're getting matches fast. Back into 3. Okay. Shadow Mix, if we don't sync this time, I'm gonna give up. Aw.
Yeah. If I know there's a good contingent of you guys, are there at least 4 of you trying to
Yeah, if we have enough, we could just do a private lobby for some. If we have
Yeah,
enough
if there's at least 4 of
Yeah.
you, I'll make a private lobby. But I want to
And then
make
we-
sure it's not.
like completely uneven.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife is using a scented candle or incense or something. Vanilla? Yeah, vanilla. Oh, right, because I was cooking bacon this morning in the kitchen. Yeah, oh, yeah, and I've just been. It has been confirmed. Yes, it was the bacon.
Nom nom bacon.
All right,
Uh,
we're up a mech.
All right, Minx is getting ready for their stream in quotation marks. Okay. No, it's just once the smell lingers long past when you've eaten, it can be a bit much.
So
I was
the
cooking a
thing
bunch of-
is, yeah.
No, Mr. Mayhem has a point. That is heresy.
Well,
Bacon's glorious.
the thing is, the game is at a point where right now joining would not be too bad. The balance is all right, and they're giving away a free mech every month if you play something like 10 to 15 games, and you do reasonably well. Yeah.
So I don't have skills in this yet. This is the large pulse laser, or this is the pulse boat, or disco ball. So 2 large pulse, 5 small pulse.
Oh, nice.
And it's got the quirks 4 pulses.
Don't forget to shoot the butt for good luck.
They've got some long range stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a Gauss.
Yeah, that's all right. The arms aren't that useful here.
But yeah,
Maybe not for you.
Equivalent cut on beef. Yeah, pork bacon is not the same as beef bacon. It's gonna taste different.
Yeah, which bacon did you have? I mean, you're in New York. They claim to make
No,
bacon
I
out
had
of everything there.
No, I had thick cut. No, someone's saying in chat they're Jewish. They don't have
What?
pork, whereas
What?
I'm non-practicing, so bring it.
Wouldn't beef bacon just be jerky?
Uh,
I've had some
Yeah.
turkey bacons that are okay.
Turkey
I think the
bacon's
one time I had
all,
it, I was
all
not,
how you cook
not a
it.
fan.
It's not the same by any means, but it's not bad.
Dodge those
Yeah,
ones.
turkey bacon especially is all how you cook it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the one time I had it, it was not really. I was not impressed. Like I said.
Like I said, it's not bacon, but it's not bad. As
All right.
an alternative, especially if there is a religion or personal health reasons or what have you saying that you cannot have pork products.
Oh! I found I found a mauler. It is not a momler, but it is still spicy AF, as the kids would say these days.
Turkey bacon is a sin.
I mean,
Get that mauler if you can. It's almost down.
Kimberwolf, if you just want to stand there and let me continue to shoot your torsos, I'm
What the-
fine.
New target acquired.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kira 2 didn't die first.
Yeah. Maybe Kira 2 is actually playing today instead of just
Botting.
botting. Yeah.
Target acquired.
That was weird. I couldn't. It's like my SRMs decided not to fire.
Are
Huh.
they streaks?
I had lock. They just wouldn't fire.
Maybe the game's implemented an anti-team killing device, so they won't shoot if there's a friendly between you and them.
That, it wouldn't surprise me. They are Canadians. Oh, no fun.
They taking away your fun?
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
The only way
bacon
for you to have
flavor.
fun is to shoot friends in the spine.
Exactly.
New target acquired.
Hey, I'm just giving you a free epidural
Oh,
with high
friend-
explosive ordnance.
Never mind. I was gonna say a friend of mine's dealing with that right now, but not the high explosive part. Although, yeah.
New target acquired.
she has spine problems from work.
Mm.
Oof.
That's
Well,
not fun.
the team we're playing next week has their stream up. We'll have to maybe take a look at
Oh
that
shit!
at some point during the week.
They're pushing the cave. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Yeah. We tried to head them off on the other side by doing a sneak attack, but it didn't work.
Oh,
No, it did not work at all.
No,
I think they were waiting for us.
probably.
What didn't work?
Going through the tunnel.
yeah, no, that was not the way to go.
Well, if I had hung back, I would have done a lot better, but I walked out into a crossfire and got ripped apart.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
not being very
I
smart with that.
should have backed up, but I threw a UAV and decided to brawl it out and see what happened.
Come on, get the.
Did kill an Irby. That's a good exchange for a Night Star, right?
Yeah,
30 for
no,
95?
absolutely, absolutely. That's the best exchange.
Totally. Yep. 100%.
Fuel at 0%.
That's a. All right, that Annihilator build is not what I would have expected, but all right.
Critical damage.
Neither is this awesome.
I've been seeing some pretty interesting, awesome builds lately.
Oh, that Mauler, that Mauler's twin heavy Goss.
And it's about to die. Maybe.
No, I don't think he can. Yeah, I don't think this adder can damage it quickly enough, even with unless it crits a Goss and blows it.
Oh, he took
Nope.
a tactical nap and got shot in the face. No.
New target acquired. Incoming missile. Fuel at 25%. Left leg critical damage. Left leg critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Critical.
Come on, Arctic Cheetah, you can do this. You got. Oh, never mind.
No. No, he's surrounded.
All right. All right, so that was inconclusive on that mech, but I don't feel like playing it right now.
Let's see. I'm going to give the Night Star another shot. I was not smart with the way I played that.
What do we have for tonnage?
I can lighten up a bit if you need.
No, I'm just curious how much tonnage I've got to do whatever I feel like doing.
Another 15 tons.
Okay. You guys good
Oh
with your
yeah,
picks?
10 years ago, bacon flavored everything. Oh yeah, that was bad.
Oh,
That bacon flavored vodka was some of the worst stuff.
Oh, no.
no.
Bacon flavored chocolate.
Just put
I've
bacon
had
in the
bacon.
chocolate.
Yeah, I've had chocolate dipped bacon. It's actually not bad.
No,
Yeah,
that wouldn't mind so much.
That wasn't bad. It was the chocolate. It was the bacon flavored chocolate that was bad.
Yeah, bacon no, if you want bacon, have bacon.
Yeah.
All right, Ralphie, we green?
I'm green.
Counting down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
I don't like Bloody Marys either. That's fine. I always get mimosas when we go out for brunch.
Yeah, I just try not to drink in general because it just makes me go right to sleep.
That's why I drink.
Oh.
When I do. Pretty
Yeah.
much, but, like,
I
if
almost never do anymore, but
Yeah. Bacon chocolate milkshake. Actually, you know what? If it was
I'd
like
try it.
if it was big chunks of bacon, I'd go for that.
Or has a couple bacon strips to dip in, like a Frosty with French fries.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I've never done the frosty with French fries thing, but yeah,
You've never done the frosty with French fries thing?
no.
What?
I mean, I think every time I've ever gone to McDonald's, the Frosty machine's been broken.
No, it's a Wendy's.
Frosty's Wendy's.
Wendy's, either way. Oh,
No, not
okay.
either way. A Frosty is very distinct.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, sorry, I'm getting it. I'm getting it like all sides here. Again, my wife was just yelling at me about that too.
Good. Good.
woman.
As far as I'm concerned, yes, they are distinct products. That said, cold ice cream type product, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Cold ice cream
Oh,
plus warm potato and salt. Yes.
No, I give it a try. Actually, my mom got us for our holidays. There's this place up in Vermont that does it's chocolate covered. Maine, sorry, not Vermont, Maine. That does chocolate covered like mashed potato squares with like coconut in them, and they are amazing.
You had me until you said coconut.
Yeah, they do the coconut and kind of gives a texture to it, but oh, I wouldn't want the bacon blended in. I want like distinct chunks of bacon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they do. It's like mashed potato with the coconut and then really good chocolate poured over it. They have plain ones which are amazing, but they also have a couple flavors. They have coffee flavored, blueberry, maple syrup, which is my favorite, and I forgot what the last one is, but they're good.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Crab war.
All right. So this is my answer to the Momler.
Mew. It's a weeb charger. Okay.
Yeah, I call it the Weeb Wagon. Yeah, it's the same weapons loadout, just obviously they arrange differently.
They're in the arms, though, aren't they?
The guns are in the arms, which
It's
One hand-
unfortunate.
is not as good. On the other hand, I can aim up at stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not a good trade, but it gives me some flexibility.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's strictly better, but
No,
it
it's
does
not. I
give
think
you-
no, Kess proved it's not better.
Yeah.
What's not better?
My Weeb Wagon compared to the Momler. It's not better, but I do have I have some tactical options like shooting up.
Yeah, she can't shoot up as much.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure she needs to.
Target
She
acquired.
doesn't, because she's got teammates that'll take care of anything that she can't aim at or that are out of
Yeah.
her ability to shoot.
You mean the few things she doesn't just outright delete?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, she can't get up if something's really high up and there's no way for her to climb it. Then she's at a disadvantage.
Well, that's not even disadvantage. That's just
Leveling the playing field?
yeah.
Because that thing is terrifying.
Yeah.
Don't ever want to square off against it.
New target
I did in this, and
acquired.
I should have done a bit better than I did, but yeah, she won.
Yeah, we're still stomping.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll run the Daddler next time. I should get used to that again.
Base is
Yeah.
being
Daddler?
Are we being capped
Mhm.
already? That it's the same build as Cass, just
With a
Just
necktie.
Ralph, yeah, with a necktie.
New target acquired. Enemy base.
Where is this
Somebody
thing?
get this piranha.
I'm coming back.
If you guys can flesh it out my way, I will do my best to delete it.
Oh, he's gonna be gone here in a second.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I tried to go the other way and then realized it was stupid.
Target destroyed.
Goodbye, Piranha.
Actually, my drink of choice is actually mead, and there is a place that is in Vermont that does a really good one,
Acquired.
and they deliver.
To the city?
Yeah. Well, if you live in a place where alcohol can get delivered, they'll ship it to you. You know, UPS or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
and
was
they're marketing.
thinking some guy in a big truck running down to the city.
No, sadly not. I'm hoping one day they do an event here because honestly, the company's fantastic. Their marketing person is super supportive of the community,
New target acquired.
of like mead community, and their Facebook page is mostly, "Hey, here's how we brew mead. You guys please submit your own recipes, and we can just form a whole group out of this."
Target
That's
acquired.
neat.
Well, see, now
No.
that's cool.
Yeah, no, they're very, and they're like, "Hey, do we have any other small businesses in this group? We want to do a holiday thing where we show them off in a catalog," and so they featured my wife and I in this like catalog of holiday stuff.
Have you
Nice.
been to the place where you can trade books for pickles?
My wife was talking about that last week because we have stuff we need to get rid of.
There's a bookstore where you can
books for
trade
pickles.
your books for pickles. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's going there this week or next week, sometime soon.
Okay.
I know we're busy lately, but yeah.
Yeah. That was always on my list of places to get to, but it never quite made it when I was out there.
Well, next, if you ever come on back, we'll add to the list of things we're gonna go. Oh, this is the whole team.
Yeah, but I don't have all my books out there anymore.
Well, we'd still visit. I mean, I'm sure we
Oh,
could just
yeah.
buy some pickles.
Yeah. Because that
bookstores
was
in New York City.
yeah. That's what that but that's what that part of the city used to be famous for was pickle making.
Target destroyed. Left torso critical damage.
Hoo-hoo, Steel, I nearly popped you one.
I'm
Oh,
sure
you did, but I was running from a bigger threat.
Destroyed.
I don't know how I survived that.
You probably
These-
shouldn't have.
These dervishes are just built different.
Fish, I'm behind you.
I'm about to lose my left arm.
I'll trade with you. I'll take front.
Oh, left arm's gone.
Oh, well, okay, never mind then.
Also took my ECM and laser AMS.
Oof, was stupid. Yeah, I'm playing dumb. That's fine.
Yeah.
New target acquired.
It's an adder with at least one PPC. Nope, 2 of them.
Hey, I got my 2 kills. I can't complain.
Missile.
Well, you did better than I did.
Killed one thing.
Nope, I'm running away to the team. It's time to find friends. Yeah, dervishes are durable little boys.
Yeah, he is.
Target acquired.
Alright. I know what I'm running next.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I got my 4-6 dervish as a tank.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Well, get some fish.
Where's that mauler?
New target acquired.
This is where I die.
New target.
Yeah, but you put up a good fight.
600 damage, not terrible.
Whatever's in the way, let me out, let me out, let me out.
New target acquired.
Thank you, there went half that mauler.
Center torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage. New target acquired.
I don't know why I'm trying to use my arms for shields on a hunchback. That doesn't work.
Every little bit helps.
You trying to get him to team kill that Mauler?
Well, no, that mauler was nearly open. I thought an alpha strike would do it. It did not.
Critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile. Left eye critical.
Oof.
Alright.
Hey, you're top damage on our team, Fish.
Yeah, well done.
Good
That's
fish.
not bad. Not bad at all. If I'd been, it's been a while since I've been in this thing. I need to practice with it a little more. I shouldn't be up on the front lines. Ooh, supply cache.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a. What part of New York is that bookstore supposed to be in again, Ian?
Hold on, let me ask my wife. The pickle bookstore, where is it? She is checking.
What I could do.
I think I have enough tonnage.
I'm gonna drop some tonnage.
Okay.
I'll wait for you guys to finish picking.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
30 tons open.
Well, if you guys are doing that,
Pickle bookstore. It's called Sweet Pickles Books, 47 Orchard Street in New York City.
all right. Bio break. You're back.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's okay. Lower East Side, Chinatown-ish, East Broadway. Okay.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. I have not been down in that area in a very long time. I'm gonna count down from 5, and I'm gonna say launch when we hit launch.
Sounds
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Yeah, but by the time we find a match and it launches, he should be back.
good. Yep.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, I would have had to take the D from my usual entrance into the city to get there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll be completely honest with you, gents. You're all talking gobbledygook to me.
I mean, I had to look it up again to remember which line that was.
They're
but-
talking the subway lines.
Yeah, subway lines in Manhattan, which is a big enough and dense enough area that we have names for like areas that only cover a few blocks.
Yeah.
We have barbecue.
And you've got the
There-
arch too, which hopefully one day God will pick.
Oh, no, that's
God
on
will-
the other side.
God will pick up and grab that city and fling it into space.
God
Maybe.
willing.
Hey now.
Yeah, we don't know anybody who lives near that arch.
Yeah, no. There aren't, people living here.
Wait. You two are on the opposite sides of the state.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you
Yeah.
noticed that before, or?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because every so often, there are people in the Legion who are right next to each other and have known each other for years,
And don't
only
realize
in the
they're
Legion, and yeah,
and don't realize they're 20 minutes away from each other.
even less sometimes. I've seen it before. And the crew up here, we do a pretty good job of getting together.
Ralphie, Lord Grimos is heading out, but he wish you good luck.
Thank Gramos. Have a good one.
Praise Lord.
Yeah,
Praise.
Praise Borg.
Praise.
Fire everything.
Yeah, I realized like how many of the people I'm playing MechWarrior Online with, like in the BPL, they're in like this corridor that covers the Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
think there's something like half a dozen of us that are in the greater St. Louis metropolitan area.
what is it? Hedgehog, Otter, Squid, and I get together somewhat regularly.
That's because I know you knew Hedgehog.
Yep. Yeah. The real surprise was when Hedgehog and I learned we worked for the same people.
You're joking.
I mean, it's a Big Ten university.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a big It's a big company.
Yeah. It's basically a city unto itself.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a university that has its own specific strain of herpes.
Oh,
That
you're
is
talking about this.
disturbing.
Yes.
And accurate.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter if it's accurate, it's disturbing.
You're talking about like scientific studies being done on it.
Yeah.
Like tracking. Like,
Because it's its own family of, which, you know, every so often, you know, somebody from a different part of the country or world comes in and adds a little genetic variation, and but yeah,
Target acquired.
this is a very slow assassin.
does it have
New
Dark.
target
It's a dark
acquired.
death that's running like maybe 100, if that.
there is something trying to sneak up behind us in Echo 2. I'm gonna come support you with
Yeah, I
that,
think
Ian.
that's the. I was really tempted to blast it, but ow.
2 SRM6 and a snub.
Yeah.
There's a
That's-
guy up in Fox taking the ridge line through Foxtrot.
Yep.
How are they seeing me? I was stealthed.
There's one guy.
I'm
Was
also
it-
bright.
Yeah.
New target acquired.
Yeah, bring
That
it.
assassin's dropping down again, but we've got Echo up here, a Warhammer.
Oh, it's time for the Warhammer to die.
I'd like to return this knowledge, and I'd like a full refund, please.
No refunds.
Got one of the Warhammer's legs working on the other.
Well, I took out a Marauder before I died.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, Raven.
Oh, hello there.
Unfortunately, we do not provide refunds for free information.
Raven's down. There was something over in F3. It looked like it was coming up the bottom side.
Acquired.
All right. I
And
will.
I don't think it's that Mauler.
I will go investigate. Yeah, that Raven was also moving very slow.
Yeah. Well, I think he was trying to, you know, score back hits on us while we were busy with the.
I don't know why I shot that PPC. There's no
Oh,
way.
I found everybody else.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. All right. I'm going this way. Jump jet, save me.
I'm trying to get behind the smaller. There we go.
Oh,
I'm on Juliet.
yeah. I'm. Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
got
not-
cornered.
Oh, it's not. Juliet's not worth it for me.
Target destroyed.
Juliet's down.
There's a nasty little blackjack out there, all like PPCs, like 6 of them.
Sounds dirty.
People always underestimate the blackjack.
Well, the problem with
Speaking
the
of
blackjack is you have to make so many trade-offs when you build them.
So, who's up for a slapjack run?
Yes.
Target
I don't
be-
have one yet.
Huh. Well, I don't think they're super expensive.
Yeah, they aren't. Well, it's a light engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which blackjack is it?
I don't
1
remember.
DC, I think.
Let me,
UAV.
back out of this match and I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at my. I'm gonna take a look at my. Back out and take a look at mine as well.
Because you guys keep talking about it, but I haven't got one yet.
I'm actually kind of surprised you don't have. Yeah, it's the 1 DC,
Target acquired.
and I don't think mine is the correct loadout. But yeah,
It has an Ultra 20 in it,
yeah,
and then some combination of lasers,
yep,
and you're fine.
yeah. I know. It's the XL engine, but
Here, let me do the...
Hey, that's that assassin from the beginning, isn't it?
still alive.
Bravo, yeah.
Wow.
At 25%.
You know what? I mean, I'm gonna tweak this thing though.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Fuel at 25%.
There we go. Now he's dead.
Yeah, build code fish.
Yeah, I'm having some hotkey troubles. It's in the group chat.
Critical damage. Target
Every once in a while, my mind will short circuit when it comes to
Control C, Control V.
yeah. Well, it's like yes, this should be paste and this should be copy. Which button was it again? Which one of the two? I am barely computer literate.
interdorsal critical damage.
I know just enough to really break.
Where did he go?
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Kepka apparently killed one of us.
Nice. Who'd you get? Actually, it was probably me if you were in that. You were in that Atlas. Yeah, I thought so. That as soon as I heard, oh, you killed one of us, I'm like, it was me.
Oh, you're the Atlas in... Oh, you're already in a unit. Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say, I was expecting someone...
What was I
with
thinking?
an ox tag.
Yep.
Stealth Atlas. Stealth Atlas. Blah 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 blah.
There you go. Use your words.
Tasty fish? What?
I mean, I do like tuna.
Hey, there we go. I had some weird skill choices in this thing. Yeah. No, that Atlas was fun.
Yeah, let's go out on a round of slappies for the last one.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta do one thing real quick.
Oh, right, because you're building your slapjack right now.
Well, he's got the code, so he's probably doing some minor tweaking.
Oh, tweaking's done, but
Skills.
nah, I'll do skills later.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what he's doing too.
He has to.
Yeah.
It's part of
Part of his rules, yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the
I
rules.
still can't believe he bought both of them.
Hey, you said autistic's half. You have to be half autistic.
Yeah. The Legion is horntastic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time waiting for the skills. Let's do this.
Oh, Ralphie, hold on. I didn't.
Oh,
say
oh,
much.
shoot. I forgot to do the... Yes, sorry.
All right.
I got you.
Oh, I have to hit ready again. Back into the
Whee!
game.
Now I've got the big canceling circle. We might be... That might have been a mistake. Oh, no. Welcome, gents. The window looks so big on the stream, I can't tell if you're serious or not.
What?
Um,
The windows.
I'm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see. You're still canceling.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
he
know
wants to
that's
know.
called the vomit emoji, but someone once called it the giving Shrek a blowjob emoji, and I can't unsee. Oh, oh,
That's pretty cursed and
That's-
funny as all get out.
yeah.
All right.
Am I stuck now?
Are you?
I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out.
Shall we? Do you want to leave the group and?
I
Oh.
can't.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's the one streaming to Twitch.
I'm gonna alt tab here
Uh-oh.
for a second and see if that clears it up. Otherwise, we may have a traditional BPL ending on technical difficulties.
Well, it is kind of what we do here.
Yeah. Let's. While I give that a second, we watered. We pet cat. We watered. I don't think I got a DFA, so I'm going to refund that. Please hold. We have had one oopsie. We have had a big oopsie. So, you know what, friends? We've been at
No
this for
slapjacks.
3 hours here. I need to stand up and do some stretching in a bit. It has been fun. I think I'm going to call it here. And we'll make sure we get you some slappy jacks later. Oh, and a stretch. All right. All right.
Cool. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for joining.
Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Later, gents and
Bye.
ladies.